Back with our flooding coverage for you this evening in Frankfort. So the situation there is all about the Kentucky River coming just 4 inches short of breaking a record. It also came just inches short of going over the city's defenses there for flooding. Wave News reporter David Mattingly has been there throughout the day today, talking with residents who were forced out of their homes.
It wasn't until late last night that Frankfort city officials realized that their city had caught a very big break. That's when they knew that the city's flood walls were going to be high enough to prevent major flooding. But some neighborhoods, like this one, were not so lucky. Just a couple of blocks from the state capitol, Mary Maxwell looks at the water that's invaded her Frankfort neighborhood. The Kentucky River burst out of its banks, leaving behind flooded basements, flooded houses, flooded businesses, flooded streets, and in Maxwell's case, a flood of tears.
Tears and just the hard-earned money, my parents, and I don't know if I can do this.
Maxwell and her sister have spent most of their lives in the house that once belonged to their parents. She says the flood of '78 came up to their porch. This one, however, came inside.
The water was up to my thigh, ice cold. And then as I stepped out, I almost fell because the water was dragging me like.
Maxwell says if it weren't for a helpful neighbor, the waters might have carried her away. She and her sister brought young nieces and nephews, who she says were rescued by a boat, to come look at the house that's now been in their family for generations. As the river slowly creeps back into its banks, there's nothing to do but watch, wait, and wonder.
Me and my sister moved in there. We were 7 and 9, and now both of us. I'm 68 and she's 70, and that's our life, you know. It's like, what's going to happen now, God? What is going to happen now?
What is expected to happen? The water will retreat slowly. The Kentucky River is not expected to fall below flood stage until Thursday. That is when people in neighborhoods like this will begin fixing up, cleaning up, and drying out. In Frankfort, David Mattingly, Wave News.